parking lot now.
Oh, do you know what? I never tire of that song. Charles James and the Rise and Elephants. And Jimmy joins me now. You're very welcome to the show, Jimmy.
Can't hear myself.
What, am I on the right? Am I on the right mic?
We're going this one. Number
Right.
2.
Yes, that's it. Okay.
We got
Right.
it.
September is Irish Music Month, and once again, we are in search for the new local hero. And we mentioned it on. It was launched on Friday morning on Greg Hughes' show.
Yeah.
And basically, well, the closing date is Friday, the 23rd of August. You haven't a lot of time, but what are we looking for? MP3?
MP3s, yeah. So I think, Paul, like talking to any artist over the last few days, you got a lot of messages, as have I.
Mm.
People are asking, does it have to be in Irish language or is it English? There was a couple of messages today, so it's open to, I suppose, Highland Radio. We're focusing across the northwest, and that includes so many counties across the border as well, Derry and Tyrone, and in down to South Donegal and Sligo.
Yeah.
So that's where. So MP3, and some people are saying, Paul, does it have to be a full studio production? No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. No,
No.
because and at this minute in time, we're sitting with about 30 entries since Friday.
Yeah,
That's amazing,
it is,
because
yeah.
I know that Fionnuala was saying that last year Highland had the most entries.
In the country,
In
on
the country.
all the independent radio stations.
21 radio stations. Now, there's great appeal in this because I think there is, anyway, because you have here, what will happen is there'll be 4 winners picked from here,
Yeah.
right, okay,
Mm.
and they get €650 plus an allowance of 225 for their technical crew. So that's a total of
800 and something.
875.
75, yeah.
So it's a great competition, money wise. It's it's good.
Yeah.
So what happens, Jimmy? There's a judging panel set up.
Yeah, so the judges have been decided at the moment. I suppose you and I and Greg are on the periphery, if you like. And
Yeah.
last year we had Mary Green, and we had Vicky
Vicky.
from Cove, Cork, sorry, and Mary Green. So they were, and then we had 2 other judges as well. So everybody listened to all the songs. So then it's whittled down, Paul, and then there's a voting system. And I suppose, which is good news. Yesterday or Friday, Greg announced that we're going to do a live show in the Green On Theatre on Friday, the 6th of September.
That's a different thing this year,
Yeah.
which is great, too. In
Yeah.
fairness, it's brilliant that is happening. As I say,
4
Charles.
acts will come into that show, and
Yeah.
that his 9 till noon show will be dedicated to that.
Yes.
And they'll all sing 3 live songs on stage with a full production team and technical team there and agreeing on that'll be streamed live.
Wow.
And you and I will be in the green room, probably a bit early for Guinness, but we'll be
Oh,
there
no,
anyway.
no, no. There's no such thing as early for a Guinness. Don't be kidding yourself. But I think it's amazing. I think it's a great platform for people. Brad Heidi was the young fella that won it
Lovely,
last
yeah.
year, and did I heard right in saying that he's supporting Billy Joel?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, on the back of
No,
this was getting
Yeah. Now the overall winner earns €5,000 in prize money, and then €5,000 in recording time, and then they have a single release by very well known record label Ruby Works,
books. Yeah,
and then they're getting extensive radio support across 21 participating stations. And the thing about it is, the thing about this is, all the radio stations have to play your song.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
I
that's,
think it's 20 times they have to play it.
something like
20
that.
year plays. Yeah.
Wow. But that young fella was down in Ars Neutron. We were down,
Yeah.
Brad Heidi, and I hadn't heard of him bar that song, but he was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
That night. Absolutely.
So, Paul, I suppose we appeal, if people are listening tonight and to granny or granddad and they know their son or daughter or grandchild has a singing voice and they never got out there, and they know they have an get it into us, and you've the email address there. It's
Well, it's highlandradio.com. You will, you also have to send in a sort of short written piece about yourself,
Yeah.
and obviously your contact details, and just go into highlandradio.com and you will find it in there.
Yeah.
And follow on. I say it can be bands, it can be group, it can be solo artists, or any creative making great original music that desires to be heard, supported and nurtured, and that is brilliant. And this is an association with Hot Press
and,
magazine, and it's just amazing. And I think all credit to them for taking this on board.
But the other thing, Paul, I know you're heading for the news, but we have we picked up stuff from it as well last year, acts that we haven't heard before,
did.
that we kind of contacted and said, come on in for a... So like if we got another 100 this year, we might have 2025 sorted from a Monday night show perspective.
That's what I'm saying. 6 months sorted for the Monday night sessions.
Yeah, so like that's the way. But get it in, and we listen to every song is listened to.
But you can only perform on one station, because last
Yeah.
year I noticed some people were going on the different,
Yeah, you
but you
can't.
can only perform on one station. But listen, the terms and conditions are there.
Yeah,
And as I say, 29th of August is the closing date.
23rd.
23rd of August is the closing date. So search for Local Hero. It's a fantastic opportunity for individuals or groups or whatever, and you'll hear the crack then. Right, almost 9 o'clock. Martin Orr's on the way next, and he'll be singing a few songs and telling us all about the Buskin Festival this